Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? Lane, Silver, 6, Frankie, Jarrell, You Sky, OQ, Yomi, Dream, Cracked, how you doing? Silver, Huang, how you doing, man? Ineffable, how you doing? Apricot, how you doing? Sabas, how you doing? Also, hello, Apricot. Welcome in, welcome in. Daz and YSO on YouTube. What's up, guys? Went to the beach today. It was glorious. I'm jealous. I would have loved to go to the beach today. It was really hot today. Holy shit. What's up, Hash? How you doing, man? Bomb-looking quesadilla? Ooh. Okay. What'd you put in it? Just like standard quesadilla stuff, or... You gotta share with the class. Come to the East Coast, I take you to the beach for real? All right. Amen, thank you so much. Appreciate the 13
Officially
months.
more than a year.
Yes, sir. If you guys happen to notice that I'm a little bit off today, I had a really long day yesterday. It was really good. Got to hang out with Glorses a bit, did some other stuff outside. I unfortunately got too much sun. So when I got inside, it was... when I finally got inside after a long day, sat down and I think I got a little bit of a mini heat stroke. So I'm a little off. I'm a little bit... like last night, I think when I got in, I knew what it was immediately. And I just sat down and I'm like, okay, I need to... Dude, it does sneak up on you. Sat down, tried to cool off, and then I was just like, you know, when nausea comes and then headaches and... So today I'm feeling like the second day of it. I'm feeling a lot better, but I'm still a little bit slow with everything. I kind of feel like still spaced out. It's true. It's a good thing I do have a fiance to take care of me now. It's true. Sounds like an unk thing. Hey, man. I've actually had this happen once before in my life. It was... Actually, this time here it wasn't as bad. But the first time I ever got like a heat stroke or something, it was like bad, dude.
Hello, D.
Remo, thank you so much. Appreciate the 20 months, man. But holy crap. It really does sneak up on you, bro. Like, you don't realize until like, boom. Then you're like on the floor. You're like, what the hell's happening to me? Boko, thank you so much.
Hope you feel
Appreciate
better,
it,
dude.
man. Thanks for the 2 months. I'm just sipping on some tea right now. For some reason, one of the other side effects was like my throat hurts a little bit. Hey, pause 1 second, all right, bro? This was not a getting old thing, all right? This is just being in the sun too long. What were you and Glarshes up to? He just happened to be in Toronto for a few hours, so I showed him around the city. We got a lot of steps in. It was good exercise. But it was a good day because it wasn't, even though it wasn't like super sunny, it was still hot. But it was a good day to walk around the city. Good evening, Grid. But yeah, that's really about it. We kind of just like explored Toronto a little bit. But don't talk about being in the sun too long. I live in the desert most of my life. Yeah, honestly, I really shouldn't complain. I know tomorrow though is going to be insane. Today... We went out just quickly to run some errands, and oh my god, baking in the sun today. Although I probably shouldn't have gone out, but I needed to go out today. Crazy weather. It's been really hot here the past week, and it's been chugging a big glass of water every hour at least. Good, stay hydrated. We must do that. Cheese, thank you very much.
Why are you streaming? Everybody is feeling emotions over LeBron leaving the Lakers.
I'm sorry, boss. Should I not be streaming? Should I get off? Thank you, though, Cheese, man. Appreciate the 29 months.
Can you show the Molly?
Thank you so much for the Prime. Oh, yeah. Here, let me go get it. 1 second. Alright, so I bought this back in the day but I never used it. This was during my irresponsible phase. I don't know why the back space is missing, but this was during my irresponsible phase of keyboards. So it is fucking sweet though. It's in perfect condition. This was kind of just like shelved at one point because I just didn't really use it much. So no, I have a pink one. It has the usual though. The feet are starting to yellow and fall off. Yeah, this was a fun one. You have to admit, it is cool though. There's a Craigslist post selling one? Get out of here, really? This one here I put what's on the bar in the front? It's literally blank. I put so much work into color matching this one here. Look at this. I have pink stabs. I have pink switches. I tried my best to like make this one here like... I don't know, this is... Okay, I hate to say it. This was back when... I don't know why this stopped. But, why did we stop making colorful stabilizers? Like, when did that become not a fun thing to do? Now it's like you get black or clear. And then the odd occasional, like, special edition stab or something. I want colorful stabs to come back. Because I don't really feel inclined to color match my build when the only stabs available are clear and black. This is an old board, so in case you guys are curious, let me kind of fill you guys in. Conan, thank you so much. I'm going to be running a mini subathon today. We're also going to be building a keyboard. That takes priority. So, FYI, I will be running the giveaway this time here only until July 3rd. Sent it, thank you so much for the prime.
What's happening, Mr. Totos?
It will only be for Twitch. The rules are in Discord if you guys want to go over the rules. There's going to be lots of keyboards to give away. 15 keyboards again. And I actually got most of these again. These were kind of the last batch of keyboards that I had in a box from moving kind of thing, and I just never opened them up. So I'll have a Icky 68. I'll have a widespread variety of different fun acrylic boards. 2 of them, of the 4 acrylic boards we're going to be giving away here, 2 of them I actually had custom made. Like, this was back when I was really into acrylic stuff. I have a custom made wooden resin case that I had made for me. I have a parallel sequence, a Ramakara, a mystery keyboard. I'm going to keep it a buck with you guys. The reason why I called it mystery was because it was a prototype that I received and I really don't remember what the hell it was called. So that's why it's mystery. I have a Titan 65, which is actually really cool. A Hex 4B. A Think 65 in polycarbonate.
Damn, dude.
Thank you, Verk. Appreciate the subs, man. A Rama U80. That's the U80 that I accidentally dropped my screwdriver on. The one I've told you guys stories for ages. So expect the screwdriver scuff on that. I have a Wind X98 and then this Molly. The Hex 4B does have a small little like nick on the back. I think I got it like that back in the day. But the only 2 ones that have like little nicks on them are the Rama U80, which I just told you guys in the Hex 4B. Everything else is like pristine. So, but yeah, this is going to be like the top giveaway one because I remember, I think I paid like, how much was this? Like $400 and something back in the day? I just remember this was expensive, but I don't really use it much anymore. And honestly, I'd rather you guys, you know, someone win it and use it. So we'll do giveaways. Thank you, Squirrely. Thank you, Verk. Again, I appreciate you guys. Giveaways will only be done on Twitch. If you guys need more info about that, I'm not going to stop, unfortunately, every 2 seconds to explain the rules. The rules are in Discord. Sound test for the Molly? I think it's PBT keycaps. But you know what? Actually, it sounds pretty good despite this being built like, what, 4 years ago? It's a brass plate. But it's going to be every 30 subs up until I think the last like 2 giveaways. Then those change, or 3 giveaways. So Iman, thank you so much for the 5 tier 1s, and Patty, thank you so much for the tier 1 as well. What is the layout of the Molly considered? I actually don't know. Matcha, thank you so much for 6 months of being here, dude. Osime has some new colorful stabs? Do they actually? Oh, I might have to pick some up then. Dude, Cracked, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, dude. FRL 1800? I guess so, right? I'll admit, though, there's not a lot of keyboards in that layout. This is essentially a 60% with a numpad. But there's not a lot. You don't find this layout very often. Which, you know what? This is so nice. 1800s usually have some nav buttons. Yeah, this doesn't have that. So nice.
7
yeah, very cool. I would say, like, when I pulled this out of the box, I was like, whoa, this is unique. So, but how are you guys doing? Is everyone doing okay? Did everyone have a better Monday? Yeah, the logos getting canceled was a bit of a bummer. Keyboards this summer aren't moving along as well as I think we'd all like, but you know what? It's fine. I'm excited for the Keyboy. The Keyboy, I mean, it's already released, but I'll be building one this weekend. I'm actually excited for the KBD fans projects too. The redo today, and then tomorrow we're doing the Agar Micro. Interesting name for the Agar Micro. I think the Micro and the Keyboy are 2 of the more fun keyboards. Check Novel Keys for the keyboard. It's a Game Boy Advance themed keyboard, but it's like really Game Boy Advance themed. What project got canceled? Oh, the logos unfortunately got canceled. It's the Micro and Key. I don't know why they called it the Micro. I really don't. I could not tell you guys. But yeah, that was really it. That was my last few days. This weekend we did tons of family stuff. I love everybody, but man, I am socially worn out from being places this week. I am here doing stuff with you guys today, and honestly, this feels like pretty darn relaxing. So, but yeah, that's it. I guess it's Micro because it's got even less keys than the Mini. Does it? I don't know. I'm excited to build it though. We can take a look at it today too, since we're building it tomorrow afternoon. I'm hyped for all the 60s this year though, man. Give me more 60s. Okay, let's jump into the build. Oh wait, we're already doing a giveaway. Hold on one second. Let's do the giveaway first, and then we'll jump into the build. We're going to be giving away the Icky68. This is like an OG one. The cool thing about this Icky68, if you guys care, is it actually has a badge with my logo on it, which I thought was cool, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe you guys don't think it's that cool. Let's do the giveaway. Again, this is only going to be on Twitch. Winner does have to pay for shipping. That is my only requirement. Icky68. And you can only win once. Again, if you guys want to read through all the rules, please just do the Discord for that. All right, go ahead and join. You can hit !ticket on Twitch only. The reason it's not on YouTube is because I don't know how to implement it properly. Thank you, Lego. Hopefully it comes one day, man. All right, we'll draw it here once we introduce the keyboard. What channel the rule is in? News. Oh, Shark. Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it, man. Okay. This is the Tofu Redo V2.
Hello, my friends. Another month goes by with no event horizon.
Smode.
More drama coming out. At this point, it may never actually come.
Oh, hopefully it does come, man. I hope so, Lego. But thank you so much for this sub. Praying for you, my friend. All right, Tofu Redo V2. An exciting keyboard because I actually did not like the original Redo. I thought it was very meh. But This is the V2, and they've done a lot of changes to this, and the price point is very good. So, at first, I didn't know what to expect with this. I'll be real with you guys. I actually was thinking, what even is this supposed to be? What are they targeting this towards? Thank you. I appreciate you continuing your sub, my name. But the Tofu Redo is an interesting project where I think it's targeted. I'll be honest, it's targeted towards everyone, but it's more targeted, I feel like, people who kind of want to get into modifying their Venom, Wooting, Rocka PCBs, as well as standard GH60 type things. Noth, thank you so much for the 5 tier 1s, man. But it's a fun little project because it starts at $65 for the case only. Okay? Just for the case. But $65. It is very simple at its core, but it's meant to be, which I think is exactly what the keyboard hobby excels at, a modding platform. They don't even offer, which kind of sucks, and I'll talk about that here later, they don't even offer PCBs to be sold with this. Not that I saw anyways, at least on their main page here for the Tofu Redo. But hey, you know what? To modify your stuff or using existing PCBs, I'm all for that. $65 to start, not bad. I just counted, and the micro does have, in fact, 2 less keys. Okay. Technically, you can use the Redo PCB they have on the website. Well, I'll talk about that here in a sec, too. I have some criticisms that I'm going to give KBD fans. Okay, let's just draw the winner really quick, guys. Guys, I do ask patience when it comes to the giveaways. I know everyone's really excited, but just be patient. I promise I'll draw them eventually. All right, drawing this one here in 3, 2, 1. And winner is Mello. Congratulations. Congratulations. Is Mello there? There. Did I see Mello? Mello, can you please message me on Twitch? Just the Twitch messages, and I'll send you a form to fill out in the next few days here. All right. Congratulations, Mello. Next giveaway at 60 will be a custom SM keyboards, back in the day, acrylic 60% keyboard. Okay. So, before we even open this up, let's look at the webpage for this, shall we? Let's see. Oh, KBD fans. So, number 1. KBD fans, as much as I love doing KBD fans projects, their website is always a little confusing. The reason I say that is because you can buy the keyboard here, right? But you'd think, just to make it easier... Oh, first let's read this.
Subathon on my 5-year anniversary to this hobby. Cheers to us,
Thank you,
chat.
dude. Appreciate you, man. Should look at the 3.0 configurator. Can you buy off the configurator, though, or is it just a configurator? They are slowly moving to a new option. Look at the 3.0 page, for example, but it does take time to switch to the new system. Can you link me to the new system? I didn't even know there was a new system. I'll criticize what's here, though, because this is probably how people are going to be navigating to it. Is the other page, available? I didn't even see that anywhere. Yeah, because, this is what you navigate from the actual website here. Oh, this page, you mean? Oh, this thing. Yeah, they need to do this. They absolutely need to do this. Damn, this is... And then what, you hit... Okay, so then you hit the next piece. Dude, they absolutely need to do this. Oh my god, yeah. Okay. Anyways, I guess if they're moving to a new website anyways, it doesn't matter too much.
So nice.
Yes,
So
this is different from the 3.0.
than the 3.0?
Very different from the 3.0. I'll get into that here in a second. Currently, I guess I'll just say it anyways. Their website stinks. It always has. It's not super user-friendly. There are some in-stock colors. There are pre-order colors. everything's kind of just scattered willy-nilly. But there are a shit ton of colors. There's black, e-coated white, silver, acrylic, burgundy, flash white, I don't even want to go through all these. Purple, gray, pine green. There's a lot of colors, which is even more awesome for this. There are some colors with the texture that cost a few bucks more. And then for accessories that you can pick up on this particular webpage, they'll give you the option to get the daughter board plus JST connector for the Raka. The same thing for the Venom, a foam kit, yada yada, and the list goes on. The V2, like I said before, at its core, I think, at least from what I can determine, it seems like a modding platform. The 3.0, to make different, I guess, keyboards here, the 3.0, it's like a separate full keyboard with heavy weights inside, and it feels more like the 3.0 is supposed to be an MX build. That's a bit more premium, but with the Tofu look. The V2 redo is what the Tofu60 was. Now, they've added a whole bunch of stuff from what I saw. You can get a little weight on the inside, but the default ones will come with a piece of silicone. But they're going to be 3 mounting styles now. Let's see, where was that thing with all 3 here? Tray mount, which you could use if you decide to use it. O-ring mount, which that one there is not guaranteed to work with all your PCBs because you do need the proper cutouts for that. And they actually give you a list here, kind of like of what works. And then there's the OG mount, which is the O-ring plus gaskets. Which is a bit confusing because you would have thought OG means the tray mount because that's like the original mount. It's okay. That means O-ring plus gasket. O-ring plus gasket over here. It's interesting. I think they did an interesting kind of like way to implement some different mounting styles here. So I know it's supposed to be a modding platform, but if they manage to just offer a basic bundle, case plate, and PCB for $100, it'd be an amazing deal. Well, if you were to pick up, and here's the thing too, like if you were to pick up this and then, I don't even know, like do they have accessories for this somewhere? I guess that's the other thing of like navigating to these things. But yeah, this is what I mean, like if they do sell a basic plate and a PCB, which Pancake said they do, put it on this page. I feel like KWD misses the mark on this a lot of times because, listen, maybe me and you can Google something or like search in the search bar for exactly what we need. I guarantee you there are going to be people who kind of go like, this is cool. Wait, do I not get a PCB with this? Or they order this thinking this is a kit. I think they need to just add all their parts on their accessories list here. They just do. That is like my one gripe. They will do a bundle. They're just slowly working on it. I almost feel like they should have waited and then just offered a bundle to go with. This is what KBD fans told me about this board. It's built mainly for third-party HE PCBs. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. It's like a modding platform. It's wired only and leans more towards customizing your gaming keyboard. It's lighter, super easy to install, and honestly a much better fit for gamers looking to upgrade their current setup. Exactly. Like I said, it's geared more towards Hall effect stuff. But yeah, lots of different colors, and if you're interested, it technically does work with some MX stuff too. Now, I've already opened up the case. And we're going to open this up and kind of look at what we have. Let's turn this off. What color is your favorite? I haven't gone through all of them in detail, but I would say like I would want the acrylic. I actually tried to get the acrylic for this stream, but they didn't have any left, so I got the pine green. So we're going to be doing a double build today. Acrylic plus brass weight. Yeah, that's kind of, I think, what I would get. So this is the unboxing experience here. This is the board. You get a piece of foam. There's going to be a little plastic sheet underneath as well. We have this lovely pine green. There's a silicone insert, which, you know what? I'm down to try this. And then we have an adjustable USB-C port, which I thought was quite neat and very clever, to be honest with you. So this adjustable one can move left and right by unscrewing this one particular screw here and then moving it left and right. Pretty damn smart. I do wish there was like a vertical adjust too, but really interesting. Thank you, Schwartz. Appreciate
Alex,
you,
my
man.
boy, good to see you.
Good to see you too. I appreciate it, man. Well, I actually ran into a small little issue during doing some preliminary tests for this board because they didn't supply me with PCBs today. I had to go find my own PCBs. And I actually should mention too, they did send these over, but this is kind of like a half and half stream. They did send these over for us to test, but I did have to kind of go out and source everything else to make sure this build works today. So this is going to be like a half and half sponsored stream. But if you guys couldn't tell already, I'm going to be very, very brutally honest. Now, I ran into a small issue thinking, okay, this is geared towards gamers, sure. This is geared towards more universal PCBs with fixed USB-C connectors. Maybe. So I was like, all right, I have a bunch of random 60% PCBs. In fact, one of them that I have, and we're going to be using a wooting module for one of the builds today. But one of the PCBs I have is actually an old Keycult PCB, which I thought would work wonderful because it has, you know, some cutouts. I don't know if they align properly, but, you know, I was going to use it for MX. See how an MX PCB can fare in here. Now, the JST on this particular one's not in like a ideal spot, because this will be right underneath here, which is fine. I said, okay, let me go get my daughter board, which let me go grab it quickly to show you guys, because I actually put it away. 1 second. The problem I ran into, and what makes me go, I don't know if this is intentional or not, is the daughter board does not, I don't know if this is what it's meant for. But I was hoping it would be to give me more options with this particular keyboard. It unfortunately does not align at all with the screw holes here. I was really hoping it did to get more use out of this case. And if this is a C3 footprint, unfortunately the C3 unified daughter board does not fit. Again, I want to make sure we understand this. I don't know if that's what these are for. I would assume so. You have to use their daughter board accessories, but do they have a standard MX daughter board? I didn't see one on the website. And unless you have to pick up a JST cable for the Venom, a daughter board one for the Venom. Use the Venom one. That's a little frustrating because doesn't the Venom work with the unified daughter board as well? Like that, I think that's kind of like the Fly daughter board. Is that what the Venom's using? It's weird. Yeah, that is weird. That's my first criticism for this board, and it might be one of my only ones, to be honest with you, because this is a pretty straightforward keyboard. But I feel like, okay, if you do have to buy a PC or a daughter board for this, then the keyboard really isn't a modding platform that starts at $65. You know? I would love for them to simply allow us to use this as well. And perhaps the way to fix this is to offer, I don't know, to change up this port or something, or just add some sort of extra screw hole in which we can screw this daughter board in. But as of right now, this actually doesn't even align with this either. So vertically, it doesn't even fit with this. Oh no, I guess it does technically. Never mind, it does. But yeah, you can't screw it in, unfortunately. It is like, I'm pressing as hard as I can right now, but as you guys can see, it is like a hair off. See that? So we won't be able to use the daughter board for this. I still will test it with the MX PCB today, so I'm just gonna like install the PCB, but I will not be plugging it in. Again, I don't know if this was just like an oopsie. I don't know if this is just something that's intended to only use with their daughter board, but in my humble opinion, it does limit the universal aspect of the keyboard, which is a shame because I was really hoping that I could use some like of my old parts inside this. So again, we're gonna be doing two builds today. We'll start off with the Wooting keyboard though. Just remove the USB slot thing. Unfortunately, that won't help. We can remove it, but it won't fit still. Could you please summarize what the issue is? I don't know a good way to do this in a summary. It seems like the Tofu redo only works potentially. I don't know. I haven't seen that daughter board with their daughter boards. Was hoping for a unified universal daughter board to work. Does not work because of misaligned screw holes. And again, I say misaligned, but it's probably aligned to what they want. But yeah, that's just my first little thing here. Other than that, this is the case. It's pretty no frills everywhere. We have some feet placement for adhesives we're going to be doing there. My camera today is not loving this. Well, let me adjust my desk too. It's too high up. We have some feet placement over here. It's a standard tofu shape. Very, very standard. The internals say KBD fans, which I actually think is kind of cute. And then we have a silicone insert, but you can upgrade to a brass insert, which I do not have today. But yeah, we have 3 mounting styles, and I'm pretty positive I won't be using tray mount today, because I don't really like tray mount personally, but all right. Actually, let's go through the accessories before we open up this. Inside the box as well, you'll get a little accessories, which actually I haven't explored this yet, but I think it's just literally the mounting. Let's see. Okay, so we got silicone pads, custom O-ring, pull hook, and small... Okay, so this is just all the accessories for this. Oh, look at that. They got little instructions on the inside of this packaging. I vibe. I like that. Yeah, sick packaging here. I like this a lot. Cool. Doubles up as your instructions? Why not? All right, let's put some feet on the board before we go any further. But we'll do... I'm kind of thinking maybe we do like a foamy build today for the... I guess for the HE. And then for the MX I have cherries. Cherry switches we're going to be using. How's my day been? Oh my god, my camera today. My day has been alright. I'm still in recovery mode. I had a little bit of a mini heat stroke yesterday, and yeah, I'm just not feeling very well, to be honest with you guys. What plate are we using today? I might use the included one that they sent me, which is an additional purchase. I'll talk about that here in a sec, though. I put the calligraphies in a board yesterday. I'm in love with their sound. The calligraphies are wonderful switches, dude. I'm okay, guys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm on the road to recovery, I suppose. Hydrate. Honestly, I've been hydrating all day. I'm a little waterlogged right now, but... So they give us some extra feet. We have some standoffs. Some screws. All of our gasketing. So accessories looking pretty good. I don't know what it is about the top-down camera. It just doesn't like, look at this. I does not like flat surfaces. But I don't know what else I should be doing to... Here, let's try it. If I turn product showcase on, will it understand it better? It's really quick to focus, but it is not quick to understand what I'm trying to show it. It does not sense curves on my desk. You get out of here. You cut the shit right this instant. Alright. And then we have our wooting module, which I picked up for this build today as well. These were not cheap, by the way. The wooting module makes this whole keyboard... This is like triple the price of this. It's so crazy, dude. Wooting module. I hope this is the right one. How the hell do I open this again? Big Mood. Now, apparently you can use their... I guess everything... You can use everything from here, but you can also use your own... Like, they sell a plate as well. Worth it, though? Yeah, it kind of is. Oh, boy. Am I not opening this correctly? Oh. I guess I'm supposed to pull it out this way. I don't want to, like, ruin the packaging that's brand new. All right. So you have this. And what's this? Okay, this is just all the cabling and stuff. Okay. Cool. Now I think I'm going to swap this out for not the split spacebar one. I was just going to do the regular schmegular one today. What camera am I using? The Sony ZV-E10. All right. But yeah, I'm going to probably take this apart really quick and swap plates. KBD fans sent over a, I believe, carbon fiber one. Not that I don't want to use this plate. Or maybe I will use this plate. You know what? Maybe I will. But they sent over this carbon fiber one, which if you guys are interested, you guys can also pick up one if you don't have like a kit with a plate. You don't think I should use this one? All right, maybe we'll take it apart. Let's take this off then. Oh wait, no. I can leave this on for now, right? I'll make my oh no, I'm gonna try 2 of the other mounts. I don't know if I want to do tray mount. Can I be real with you guys? You guys want me to try tray mount? Y'all want that? Important question, how many grapes would it take to beat an orange in a fight? Oh, man. I'm like, maybe like 6. I think so. Just trying to think, like, would they gang up on the guy? I'm not sure, really. I'm really not positive. One thing I don't know is if the wooden mount with the... Apparently it's supposed to work with it, Pancake. I was reading another person's review, and then another friend actually told me it's supposed to work with it. Can Wooding even do gummy mounts? I mean, technically this is using its own little O-ring thing here, so... Alright, let's take this apart. I guess we have to anyways. 6 or 7 grapes. I see what you guys did there. I'm not impressed. O-ring wooden mount works, but it's not ideal. Yeah, actually, I'm probably going to just... Okay, I do want to take it apart probably to take out the silicone from the center, too. I keep forgetting that it's like one giant piece of silicone. The big hang for me with wooden is the lack of split backspace and split right shift. Yeah, I don't know if it's possible for them to open up more layout support on their PCBs. Or does it need to be so tightly fixed? Oh wait, this is just the screw and stabs. What am I doing here? Give me this back. But it would be nice to get some more options in that case. Am I going to tape mod this PCB? I'm probably not going to leave it tape mod it. I'm going to most likely take this off. Hello, everybody. Hello. Okay, did I get all the screws or did I miss one? This one right here. All right. Anyone get their hands on a Logitech Super Strike? I don't know. I think the experience might be mixed with the Super Strike, right? Will you remind us what your feedback was on the first redo? Okay, I don't remember. I should have watched the old video. I don't remember everything, but I remember my biggest hang up was those. What were they called again? Bowl mounts? Those like plastic invertible bowl mount things of the original redo. Oh no, I'm thinking of the 2.0. I'm thinking of the wrong one. Yeah, that's a 2.0. Maybe it was a 2.0 I didn't like. I think the redo was just a tray mount, right? I don't know, honestly. There's too many tofu namesakes now of 60s. I'm not gonna lie. It gets a little confusing. I'm thinking of the wrong one. But I still didn't really care for the redo much. It was just, I think it was just a tray mount, right? I didn't really care for it. Maybe that's all it was. If it was just tray, I think I just easily skipped over it. Didn't really do anything for me. The tofu timeline is confusing. Alright. Do I leave? You know what? Yeah, let's do... Like I said, I kind of want to make today a little bit foamy. I guess I have to take out these things too, right? Because I don't think we need these. The 2.0 was the one I really didn't like. You're right. That was the only tofu of the standard tofu projects. I don't even know what to call them. You're right. You're right. I think if you go MX, you got to go with an attached Type-C PCB, which is really frustrating. You know? Have you seen the Glitter 65 HE? Glitter 65 HE? No, I have not. Is it new? All right. Like I said, I think the goal today is to do something a bit more foamy. I do think I probably will have to install the standoffs on this. Ooh, this is a tight fit. Okay, we're good, we're good. I really don't like this carbon fiber color. I don't know why this is a thing still. The silver carbon fiber, it's too bright. I feel like you can see it peeking through the switches. How much experience do you have with the Sipulot PCBs? Like mid experience, I guess. Not a whole hell of a lot, but like enough to tell you like some opinions, sort of. So I'm going to do the full foam pack then, instead of just a little foam pack. Which way does this go? This way? Okay. All right, and then let me get those standoffs and we can start installing stuff. Put everything back in the wooden box there. I think it's these. Let me grab scissors. If Mode doesn't have them on their sale, I would reach out for... Wait, what happened? Sorry? Did something happen with Mode? Or is someone having an issue with something? How do they want me to install these standoffs? Okay, I think they want us to install it this way. Well, that makes no sense. Oh wait, are these even... Oh, these are standoffs. I just don't know how to install them. Because they're not standoffs I'm used to. Hold on one sec. Are they just more alignment standoffs? I'm so confused how these work. Because I do want to screw this into the PCB. Where does HE lose in sound versus MX? The HE switch, the cases, something else? I think it's a mix of... We have not seen... Until recently, we have not seen that many great HE switch... Or HE cases. No, it's like this, Cheese. That's why I'm like a little confused. It has this look to it. Is there like another piece I'm missing here that I'm not understanding? No, I'm not. That's probably for the case. Oh, these are standoffs for the inside of the case. So wait, do they not have standoffs that I can use separately, or do I have to steal them off of this? That's okay. That's a little. I would maybe suggest. You're right. Those are the wrong ones. So I don't have any standoffs. There wasn't any with the plate. Well, interesting. Okay, I don't know if that was just an error on their part. Yeah, we're just going to say screw it with the standoffs right now. However, I usually really, really recommend standoffs. They usually have standoffs. Yeah, I would say, again, maybe this is just an error with KB Defense shipping this out. But I would suggest them to ship standoffs with the plate too. A little humble opinion. We're going to leave the stock stabs on these because last time we reviewed a wooding board, I actually didn't mind the stock stabs at all. They were pretty good. Alright. Yeah, that's why I thought these were the standoffs. This is with a tray mount. You guys are right. I ordered a HE plate for my Tofu 3.0. It came with standoffs. Okay, so it probably will come with standoffs. Unfortunately, I think I just didn't get any. Unless it's like... No, it's not hiding in the bubble wrap. Oh, maybe this is the weight. Is this the weight? I thought this was for the micro. Oh, they did send us a brass weight too. We can try that out later. No, that's it. I don't have any standoffs, unfortunately. It's okay. I'm not going to sit here and stress about it. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Is it wrapped around all this bubble wrap? Yes. Never mind. We have one. We're good. We're going to install it. Never mind. Never mind. God, this plate is really difficult to get off. Technical error. Yeah, hiding in the package error. All right. So are these standoffs? Before I jump the gun, they are. Put these back. I should have a lot of mode switch pullers, yeah. Had to be a last minute warehouse add-on? Maybe. Well, I guess to comment more on the why HE sounds the way it does is Hull Effect also doesn't have like a metal leaf inside that creates some friction and potentially different noise. So don't forget that too. That's also a pretty important part. Plus, I think because less of the switch goes inside the PCB, I think that also causes some sound differences too, no? Like I would assume. These ones here go on the bottom. I did see there's some now to mimic MX, and I would say it does like a particularly like okay job at doing it, but it's still not perfect. Thank you, Yoshi. Appreciate the raid. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Hello everyone. My name is Alex. I build keyboards. We're actually looking at one of the new KBD fans projects today. Just a very small project. We have some very interesting boards coming up in the next little bit. It's going pretty well. Thank you very much, Yoshi. Brought some fellow keyboard lovers. Do we all like keyboards here? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, I think I need a really small bit for this. I noticed with the Wuche HE switches, they hollowed out. They hollowed out the magnet to add more plastic. I don't know if that's the answer though. I love the keycaps at the top. I drop a lurk, but definitely move back. Okay, yeah, no worries. You have a good one. I understand it completely. Honestly, after stream, 90% of the time, I'm dead tired. Appreciate the comment about the switches, though. Thoughts on yoke switches? Yoke switches are interesting. I have them ordered. They're here. I just haven't used them yet. Will there be any content on the Mint schema? Yes, but not by me. Who got mint? Bull did, right? Bull will be doing mint. I only have 2 colors, guys. I have raw and I have aged. If you guys want to see other colors, unfortunately, there'll be the other streamers we sent boards to. Oh, just dropped one of the standoffs. Oh yeah, and Shark's building the mint one, right? I don't know who Bull sent what to, so. I have a love-hate relationship with installing standoffs. They're a smidge annoying, huh? How are the switches on the low-free Hyzen? I would say the Hyzen switches, dude, they actually felt like the most accurate HE switches that sort of sound like and feel like MX. I think you need that little bit of friction because of the pin and the switch. Like, I really, really think you do. Oh, I'm gonna drop that now. When's Bull's stream? Is Bull back yet? I don't even know if he's back from China yet. There it is, Shark building it. Was that today? I didn't even know he streamed today. Or I guess that's what he just did. Honestly, my ever since yesterday and getting that little small heat stroke, I'm all over the place. How was his build? I totally missed it. I'm gonna go back and watch it. Did he like it? When was the last time someone commissioned a scratchy board? I feel like people have quite often. Shark build, frosted acrylic top, mint bottom an hour ago. Oh, I wonder if he liked it. Do you ever plan on making keyboards with clickies? I mean, like, let me keep it a buck with you guys. I'm probably not going to build with clickies. They ain't my thing. Ooh, whatever, just drop that one there. If you guys like clickies, you do you. But I'll tell you what, they're not something I go crazy for. So I don't think I'm going to do content on it because I'm going to be real with you guys. Like, I kind of only want to do content on stuff that I'm genuinely interested in. Or else I kind of feel like I'm forcing myself. I go through different phases. I feel like we all go through different phases in life of like what we're interested in, you know? But I don't think I'm interested in this yet, you know? I don't think so. Instant answer, 1 keyboard built for the rest of your life. Ready, go. What do you mean by that? You mean like a combination of parts? Or like a particular keyboard? 2 more standoffs. Stalling? No, it's because I'm going to pick my own keyboard and then I feel terrible picking my own thing, man. Oh, that's the wrong screw. Like, if I had to pick one thing, it'd be the Manta with TTC XPT switches and an aluminum plate. I feel like that's not really fun to answer because I don't know. What about you guys? If you can pick one keyboard, instant answer, go. What is it? First thing that comes to mind. It is a realistic answer, I suppose. The stolen Manta build. Oh. Schema, window. Oh, that's a nice one. Applemaker full size. Goddamn, crummy. Red Dragon, not bad. Red, not bad. Cappy 60, Type R, January 60 PC. Casio. Which one's the Casio again? Did I get everything? I think I did. Alright. Let's put these screws back in here. Lubed switches TKL. Brother. What are you building with those key shake switches? You want to do those today instead? I don't know how that'll sound in this case. What's Shark's username on Twitch? Literally just Shark. If you just type in like, you know, on like the top URL code. I don't know why his name, I tried searching him the other day for something. It doesn't come up on the search thing. You just gotta type in like Twitch twitch.tv/shark. And then it should pop up from there. There's Shark, right there. Oh, Shark, sorry, I might have missed it. I don't know if you want to do me the brotherly solid of answering again. Did you like the schema? What do you think is something people underestimate when designing your own keyboard? Ooh, I can get really technical into that question if you guys really want. But I don't know if it's boring. Yes. I think it's... Okay. I'll take a little second here, because I'm not in a rush to do today's stream. Okay. What I think is the most underestimated part of building a keyboard, and designing a keyboard rather, isn't the design. It isn't finding someone to do your keyboard, although that is challenging. It's not something I'd say you'd underestimate. The true thing that I think gets a little bit stressful that you go, fuck, I didn't account for this, is if something even minorly goes wrong. For example, with the Manta, we had the diodes have an issue from the factory that we only caught after everything shipped out. We fixed it, and I hope everyone's really happy with the support that they got, but it's something that I didn't realize on two fronts how stressful it would be, and this is what I underestimated. It was an emotional drain because you work so hard to do something, and then it has a problem, and you feel very defeated. And then you have to hear it from people all over the internet about why wasn't this done X way. And I think that is like the most like gut-wrenching feeling in the world, that like I've seen vendors and designers back off entirely after something like this happens. I never understood why until it happened. And then the second part of why it's also like challenging and underestimating is coordinating the fixes. That is also insanely difficult. Like, we put in so many notifications. I mean, this is just something that, like, I guess this is the second part of what I'm going to talk about. Also, Shark, I saw what you said. Egg yolks. Nice, dude. Dude, love you, Shark. Appreciate you, man. The second most thing that I think I underestimated was the, Thank you, Felix. Appreciate that, man. I think I really underestimated the, I guess, the amount of, like, communication that goes into support as well. Unrelated to the diodes, but there were people who just asked a lot of questions about the keyboard, and I'm no stranger to getting a lot of questions being asked. But there were things that I feel like I was getting bombarded with question-wise that it almost felt like overwhelming, and it felt like a full-time support job, just like answering questions. And again, not bad or good, just like questions. That got a little draining, although I loved doing it. And then the other part I underestimated, speaking of communication, guys, you can literally put something in writing 1,000 times, okay? Hold on, my camera's a little off here. You can put something in writing 1,000 times. You can tell people, hey guys, the raw piece on the back is raw, and if you touch it, it will patina. A bajillion million times. I know this is a typing hobby, not a reading hobby. I know.
This is a typing hobby, not a reading hobby.
I think that part there was the most killer underestimating piece for me. Past anything else, dude. To even yesterday, and this is months after the group buy finished and closed now, and like has been delivered. I got an email yesterday with a picture of someone's raw copper weight and back piece. They got a full raw one, asking me, why is it dirty? And I had to sit there and explain to them this is raw copper. And they said they didn't think that would happen. And I just like, I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm just like, that's the point. So I think I underestimated the amount of people who didn't read that. And I think that was truly like eye-opening in terms of like how do you communicate stuff for your keyboard project. So to answer the question fully, to wrap it up into what I underestimated the most, after sales support. And that's why I keep telling you guys, buying from a company in which you can appreciate the after sales support is probably the best investment of the purchase. If you know a company will take care of you afterwards, and this goes beyond keyboards, bro, then you can take like a moment and breathe that you've purchased something that most likely will have like a more of a longevity to it. Anyways, that's my answer to the question. I hope that was insightful. I've watched an unnumbered amount of videos on how to solder the diode back, and I'm still scared. Oh, dude, a diode is actually very easy. I can show you guys today. I can literally yoink one off and then resolder it and show you guys. Okay, let's screw this back in. It definitely added workload. Yeah, I would say, yeah, it definitely did add workload. Yeah, I know. Next time, like, we are doing it for this one, but I think we're just going to stop offering raw copper in general. Because I guarantee you, even right now, Lost, on the new raw one that we're doing with clear coat, that we have longevity for it, like it says it'll only last 6 months. I'm expecting emails in 6 months asking why the raw weight is gone. Oh, if it's broken in half, then yeah, then I think you're boned. Don't stop. So just because of some bad apples, us suffer. I know. Listen, it wasn't a decision we made overnight. I'll tell you guys that. It was for the sake of our sanity, because they were. To be completely honest with you, it's not like anyone was like causing. I mean, there probably was a few people we probably had to like swap things out for, which there was. But there were some people that like really did not appreciate again, not our faults. What they called it was lack of transparency on the raw weights. So we'll leave it at that. We'll just leave it at that, dude. How many Manta units were sold? I think in the group buy it was 500 or something. I don't remember the exact number. 490, 500? All right, I'm going to use some Wuche switches today. Got some of those diamond switches. I think these are the diamond ones. Although I'm not 100% sure. But I kind of, again, today's goal is making it really foamy sounding. I just really want a foamy sounding Wuche build right now. Your iStudio Ultra R1s. I can see if I have those. Is there a good and bad way to put this in? No. I'll be honest, I still don't understand what raw really means. I think the best way to tell you that I've learned to explain to people is raw is raw. When you have a raw uncoated piece of copper, that raw copper. Or actually, here's a good way to... Do you guys... Nova, do you know, like, old doorknobs on old houses? You know when you touch the doorknob a bunch, eventually it'll turn, like, different shades of brown? A lot of old doorknobs are, like, brass and copper. And even you can coat those, but eventually, like, the coating will eventually fall off. There's brass doorknobs, yeah. That's what raw metal is the more you touch it and it oxidizes, it will change colors. You can actually polish them and remove all the oxidization. Why is the value of this build so scuffed? Those switches and PCBs are like 4 times as expensive. Well, that's not the board's fault. I would say KBD Fans is doing us all a fucking solid by making the keyboard $65.
Alex, chemistry course when?
Oh, I couldn't help you with that one there, Drew. I'm terrible at chemistry. Could not help you there, friend. But, thank you so much for the bits. What was I going to say? I think the cost of HE parts are, maybe we'll leave the wooting out of this, the wooting PCB, but like the switches. I mean, I've said this already. I feel like, again, my honest take on this is the Hall effect market is a totally different market than the custom keyboard world. I feel like they're blending now, though, which is fantastic. But, yeah, it is kind of like the Wild West when it comes to Hall effects. I don't, like, I hate saying this because I'm not trying to put anyone down by saying this. But I watch a lot of reviews on the Hall effects stuff, and I will be real, like, not a lot of people who are doing content creation and just, like, reviewing HE products are calling out some of the costs being absurd for Hall effect switches. And then a lot of it, too, is just, like, there's a lot of weird information that goes on with Hall effect switches and stuff like that, too, and just Hall effect in general. But I am seeing now that it's becoming a bit more mainstream and people who are a bit more like, no, this shouldn't be this way, that's absurd, are calling it out. But yeah, like, would I ever recommend you guys to pick up one of the $2 per switch Hall effect switches? Fuck no. Don't buy those. It makes no sense. There's nothing different. And if here's the thing, right? Like, how can I word this? Thank you, Akka. Appreciate the 10 tier 1s, man. How can I word this too? No one has yet given me a proper response, or I guess argument, as to why this switch costs $2 per unit, but the same company can also make a Hall effect switch that costs 50 cents a unit. I hear a lot of arguments about the mold and blah, 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 and this and that. You can maybe argue some of the engineering, that maybe you went to the mold.
I got the UFO switches for 60% off, so I'm satisfied.
Yeah, and they became normal price. So I just, like, yeah, these are expensive too. But I probably would never ever recommend it to anybody.
HE costs $2 per switch because that's why.
Yeah, and I hear a lot of stuff like the technology in the switches. I've seen a lot of YouTube comments about technology in switches. I will tell you guys this. What the hell are we talking about right now? What technology in the switch? The magnet? The magnet that's going to be in the same spot, surrounded by plastic, that then touches the technology in the PCB? What technology are in these switches, my guy? It's a magnet. So, what do we really, like, for real, like, and then I hear a lot of stuff about how, like, there's, like, I hate seeing this one here. Old switches, don't get the old ones. The old ones are so bad. Like, get this new one that costs $2. And I feel like it's cope. Because, like, I look at some of the cost of, like, one of my favorite HE switches are those Geon Raws. And what are Geon Raws right now? I feel like when I bought Geon Raws last time, they were not expensive at all. Geon Raw HE switches, 70 pack is 58 Canadian. I don't know what that translates into USD, but is it about 60 cents per? Just get those ones. But yeah, the UFO switches, I hear a lot of people talking about the housing wobble problems. Housing wobble, a lot of housing wobble. Guys, what are we talking about? You don't need to design a switch like a UFO to eliminate housing wobble. What are we talking about right now, my guy? Like, that is not a thing. So, and I think there's just so much, like, misinformation when it comes to Hall of... Like, I guess looking into the Hall effect switches and then, like, reviewing them. I don't know. I just so much weird information when it comes to Hall effect stuff. Take a chance on those AliExpress HE switches and guarantee you'll have just as much performance. Yeah, I think a lot of people fail to realize the performance comes from the PCB. You don't get it? I clearly don't get the tech. Clearly don't get them. And then there's another side to the whole argument too, which is I actually do find some use to Hall effect stuff. It's been my primary tool for playing games. I'm a bit of like a slow converted person when it comes to Hall effect switches and technology. At first, I didn't see the point. But, you know, it's starting to grow on me, and I'm starting to really like some of the small benefits you get. I'm not a professional gamer. I would say that most people who buy Hall effect switches are probably aspiring professional gamers or people who just game in general. A whole bunch of different people, different walks of life, you know, picking up this technology. But I can guarantee you some of the benefits of Hall effect are a little overdrawn, but then we also see that now with MX too, like 8,000 polling rate PCBs. Some of the nice stuff like rapid trigger, yeah, for sure. Some of it's great. I like the on-demand profiles that I have. To me, that's like the biggest reason why I still use Hall effect, like on the daily basis. Fantastic. I love being able to like swap one profile to another because I know how I play games. When I play shooters, I'm like this. And I lean into my spacebar, so I need to change the actuation point. And then I want sensitive keys for certain ones. So I love that. If you're that good, at what point does it really help? As a casual, if you're like a casual gamer, I will tell you this. Not that I'm a professional like esports coach, but you should probably get game sense before you get keyboard sense. You know what I'm saying? Alex, your last stream you had Holy Pandas. Can I ask what maker version? I have to talk to the client. I have no idea which ones those were. Alright, let's put this together now. Tofu redo, here I come. So, I guess the first mount I'd like to try is... Well, I guess there's only one mount I can try, which is the OG mount. Gold Peak Farah OTP having his fiance pocket him on Mercy. Talking, by the way. Damn, you're a Farah player? This guy, bro. Not a Farah player. Okay, so the way this mount works is this is the OG mount. We're gonna put in these little gasket things here. And then we'll put the O-ring on. Oh, that's you? No, I don't touch Farah. I'm a Moira player. The few times I actually do play Overwatch, Moira all the way. I'm even worse than a Farah player, alright? Even worse. I'm disgraceful, brother. Ew. And I'm one of those Moira players that definitely DPSs more than I heal. But I'm a really good Moira, though. I will tell you guys that. I casually hit Diamond. I know. I'm a professional gamer. Casually hit Diamond playing like 7 matches last season. Well, I think like 15 matches, but... don't you need to PCB cutouts for the OG mount. No, that's just for O-ring. This mount sits on these. Because it's not really a traditional O-ring. It's like what they're calling a CSR ring. Here, I'll show you guys. Where the fuck is it? Here it is. I haven't spoken to Bull. Bull's not, and I don't think Bull's back yet. So it's not a traditional O-ring, as you guys can see. It is more of a squared off O-ring here. Hence why this won't work as like a traditional one. I wonder though if you could mod this with the traditional O-ring if you had the correct thing for this. Actually, how does this work? Okay, I'm gonna leave the tape mod on for now, and then we'll try it without a tape mod. Does this go... I'm assuming this way? Oh, was I supposed to trim the foam a little bit? I know I read something about trimming the foam, but... those are the mini gaskets, not the mid gaskets? Which ones are the mid gaskets? Oh, these ones. Wait, can I just use these ones here for now, Pancake, on its own? Hold on, I'm a little confused with this one here. Let me see. Let me go back to the official instructions here. Tofu, redo... Let me quickly take a look. I didn't realize there was 2 different O-rings in the box. No, I think I got it right. The tall ones sit upwards. Mini for one mount and mid for the other? Hold on, I'm confused. So that's their YouTube video for setup because it shows the exact cutouts. A bit annoying. All right, well, I can quickly just pop out the switches and cut them out here. But Oz, thank you so much for 5 tier 1s. Appreciate it, dude. So wait, hold on a second. Am I not supposed to just use the tall gaskets? That's what I'm looking at over here when it says OG versus O-ring. Oh, wait, hold on. Gaskets support and limit the PCB travel vertically. Oh. Oh, wait, I think I misread this. Okay, so... Okay. I have to use... Yeah, yep. Okay. I misunderstood how this works. I think in my brain, when I was looking at the diagrams... Yeah, I watched it like 3 times before, Ben, but honestly, like during stream, sometimes you just forget. I feel like it's best watched alongside with the build, you know what I'm saying? Also, you know what? Let me just quickly take this off. This should be rather quick because I can just unscrew it. And then I'm just going to quickly trim the foam in some of the areas. I will say this is bringing a sense of nostalgia to me. I kind of like all the little like nuances of this build in a lot of ways. It's making me feel like, wow, I'm not just building this and like slapping it together type thing. Did I get all the screws? Okay. Let's see, can I just yoink this apart? The plate's a little tight on the stab cutouts though. Oh gosh, it's July? Yeah, time do be passing. Time do be passing rather quickly. One of the joys of using Hall Effect is it doesn't actually really plug into the back or the bottom of the PCB. There's nothing to damage. Okay, so where am I cutting this again? I think I'm just cutting off... Let me go see the video. Okay, let me watch this. You guys want to hear the AI voiceover?
The Tofu60, the REDUX V2 case. I believe you're all familiar with the Tofu series by now.
It's so bad. I don't know why they did that. They could have just literally hired someone to redo this and talk over. All right, let me see. Where did they trim?
DHCB. This prevents the CSR O-ring from being installed properly. In this case, we need to trim the edges of the foam.
Okay, we're trimming the
Following
edges.
the area shown in the...
Okay. It sounds Canadian. You take that back. It does not sound Canadian, one bit. You take that back right this instant. All right. So this, and then it looks like they trimmed off some of this, which we'll do here too. Okay, we'll trim off that as well. I want foam. I think I just kind of wanted a bit of a foamier build today. Hate it or love it. That's just kind of what I was feeling. After this, we're going to do an MX version of the build too. Because you technically can build this in MX. Yeah, it's all preference. There's no right or wrong way to like build something to your preferences or feelings. It's not a bad thing to build with foam. This is the one that came with the wooding, so I'm assuming it's a bit stiffer, but I have no quarrels with it. I'm down to try it out. All right. Don't let chat shame you. I got Via to pop up my keyboard and it shows a map is... Wait, what happened? What happened? Wait, what? What happened to Via? Wait, are they releasing the Redo V2 and 3.0 at the same time? No, I think the 3.0 is extras, right? Unless they're... I don't know. Okay, what is exactly going on with the 3.0? I saw on Twitter when they post it that it was extras. But is there something else going on that I'm not aware of? It is extras. Everyone died? Everyone's here. Everyone's searching it up. R2 of the Tofu TKL is next month. Oh, that's going to be a big one. I'm surprised they didn't run that sooner. I think some people have been waiting for that. Oh, you're all good, Reynolds. By the way, guys, I think, 3 more subs for another giveaway. Okay. I was waiting for the Tofu TKL, but since I bought 4 TKLs, I actually I'm kind of in the mindset that the Tofu TKL is kind of a classic. So wait, this goes this way maybe? No. This goes this way. Because I think this is for... Has to go this way. Yeah, this makes the most sense. I'm not like the biggest fan of this O-ring, but it's interesting. I see what they're doing here. They ran the Tofu Lucy edition delayed things, and then the Gurakawa Tofu edition got delayed because the GMK caps haven't shipped yet. Oh yeah, Gurakawa is still an extra pre-order, right? Okay, so this is what the keyboard looks like with the O-ring installed. So it does look like we have some points that kind of stick out a little bit just to give us like friction. And then I think this is actually quite interesting. They account it for the stabilizers, which is cool. Cool. All right, now we can just pop in our mini gaskets and then we can try. How hard is it to take out geon switches on the wooting plate? It actually wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought for sure it'd be really bad. Also, is the little dot go upwards or downwards? Let me see. Do they have that little thing on the packaging? It goes upwards. There's a little dot on these. I think that's to signify it goes up. Yeah, the packaging has it too. Mine has been worse to take out the Gatoron. Oh, Gatoron's very difficult to take out. The back of this case makes it look like a two-piece. Really? I think it looks like a one-piece build. Bottom? Oh, yeah. I think the bottom makes you think that because of the weight. Because the optional weight on the inside. One Piece? Man, I don't know if I'll ever watch One Piece. Oh shit, am I missing? Oh no, there's 2 in here still. How many keyboards are being given away? There is 15 keyboards ready to give away. And then the subathon caps at only 500 subs. It's like one of the smaller giveaway ones. I didn't want to go overboard. But yeah, there's another 15. Okay. Now we can plug in this. Let's see, are we gonna have to adjust anything here? I guess we'll find out here in a second.
God damn, dude.
Thank you, Josh. Appreciate you, man. This is a bit of an awkward fit in here. So nice.
Schwartz_Bruder gifted a tier 1 sub to Siltalky.
Thank you. Oh no, we're good. That aligned. Perfect. All right. Again, I do think this plate looks cheesy in carbon fiber with the silver. It is what it is. After I test this, we'll take this out and then I'm going to try the no tape mod on the back, just because I want to see what it sounds like with none. But let me go find some keycaps. Giveaway time? Yes. Let's do a giveaway. This is going to be for that custom acrylic board that I have. Let's run that here, and then I'll go find some keycaps for this. Is carbon fiber drastically different from aluminum? I think it is. I think it's a very different sound signature overall. What do you guys think? I already peeled it. You don't need to worry about it fried. Love you, buddy. This needs windbreaker? Oh, shit. This is the Tofu60 Tofu Redo V2. Okay, let me go... Where's the giveaway counter? Okay, here it is. All right. It's on Twitch if you guys want to enter. It's ! ticket. It's a cool little custom 60 that I had made a long time ago. Oh, it's a custom 60 from SM Keyboards. He's a bit of an OG in the community. I don't know if he's still making stuff, but it's really cool. It has like a lot of brass hardware on it too. It's actually kind of like high end for an acrylic board. Oh wait, did I forget to put the... I forgot to put 2 things in. Hold on. Let me take this out. This is hard to get out. DCS panels would look better. I mean, I could put panels if you guys really want panels. You guys want to put DCS panels on it instead? I'm down for either or. I think one of those sets, either one of those sets would be like fantastic on this board. No brass weight. I'm going to try the silicone one for now because the brass weight is technically an add-on. Kind of want to try it stock, you know? Thank you, Tabby. Appreciate the tier 1. All right. Actually, this does look pretty sharp. I've always loved the tofu aesthetic. It's so simple. It works. You don't have to complain about it. It just does its thing. All right. Do we do DCS or do we do Windbreaker? What do we want? I think Windbreaker. Oh yeah, let's just do Windbreaker today. Windbreaker, I think. Oh, you know what this might be perfect for today? I hate to say this, guys. It's the pine green color. Why are we not doing botanical? BRG? Man, I wish I had this set with BRG where it's all green. Do we do botanical? 2 on the nose? It seems like you guys are feeling Windbreaker. Alright, we're doing another one after this anyways, so we'll just do botanical on the next one. Here, I'm going to draw the giveaway right now too, guys. Closing the giveaway now. And winner is... Sinister, congratulations! Congratulations! No way, better believe it, I guess. Congrats on the little acrylic board there. The next giveaway is going to be a Stellar 65. There's 2 of these to give away. One's a Night Runner edition. Both of these, on top of getting the keyboard that's already like assembled and whatnot, you're going to get a pack of switches as well. So that'll be the next 2 giveaways. And then I'll show you the giveaway after the Stellars is some other crazy custom keyboard that I got made way back when. That one there I'm like a little hesitant to give away because it's so unique, but it's cool. Today he is not feeling so sinister. And sorry guys if it's a bit of a longer stream today. Like I said, I'm feeling just very, very slow, so. Give away that purple Alice thing to me? Oh my gosh. Because now other people are going to buy it and I'll miss extras. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Compliment? Who am I complimenting? Question about the Neo Ergo. Looking at a used wired one, but wanted to make it wireless. QK said I don't need to buy a different PCB, only a wireless daughter board, but I can't find that for sale. Ooh, I don't know anyone who would sell the daughter board separately. I don't have a super duper great answer for that. That's a tough part to find. Yeah, I don't have a good answer for that one there. Sorry, man. Also, 2,000 ping, compliment. I saw you had a shitty day. 2,000 ping, if I could, I'd give you 2,000 kisses. On the cheek. And I'm not going to tell you which one. You have a great day, 2,000. All right? He's always suppy. Not on the lips. We're moving too fast now, 2000. 2000 is nearing abuse. No, I meant left or right cheek, guys, on your face. What do you guys think I was talking about? What do you guys think I was talking about? That's on you guys. You guys are being the weird ones. I meant left or right on your face. All right, there's a lot of questions earlier. Let me go see if I can read some of these. Have you considered including non-keyboard stuff to the giveaways, like old clothes you don't wear anymore? Problem number one. I don't buy any clothes, so I don't have any old clothes because all my clothes are old clothes. I don't really have junk I need to get rid of. It's mostly keyboards. I literally physically cannot store these keyboards. Listen, I'm going to be real, guys. Even the Molly that's at the end of this giveaway, I don't want to give it away. But I have no place for it. And it's not seeing any use right now. And I just feel guilty for even owning it. But yeah, I don't have the space. You know, I fortunately and luckily was able to make keyboards my job. And with that came a lot of like keyboard samples and just like also just me being in this space and buying stuff over the last like 6 years. I just physically don't have space. Like even here on this little thing, this has become like my little loading zone for projects. It's gotten a lot better because keyboards have kind of been slowing down in the sense like that we don't see tons of new prototypes all the time. It's a lot of like revisions and small, it's like more thoughtful projects. So the more recent years hasn't been like flooded with random stuff. But at one point it was just like I can't give them away fast enough. So anyways, yeah, keyboards are like the one thing that's just hard to keep because they do take up a lot of space too. I don't have a storage unit. Unfortunately, storage units kind of cost a lot. You wear some of the sickest hoodies. I'm jealous because I live in a hot country. Thanks, man. Appreciate that, dude. She's looking pretty good, actually. How many keyboards do you have to store? I mean, at one point, realistically, if I've never given you guys any of you, because I think I've given away 200 plus keyboards at this point. If I had never given away those keyboards, there would probably be around 300 plus keyboards to store. I can barely realistically store 15. Just to like put that into perspective. I think 15 is the number I want to go down to eventually. But, okay, I'm not going to lie. Like, there are a lot of keyboards in my closet where I have sentimental attachments to, which I don't like admitting at all. I do not want to admit it. They've been super difficult for me to even part with. But sometimes I just have to pull the trigger and just say, like, this is too much now. But since I've given so many away, I think there's about 90 or something in my collection at the moment. The Ori 60 is one of my other favorite 60s that I use. Love the Ori. Let's put a little artisan on this. Let's get a little spicy. I don't think I have anything good that matches Windbreaker. So, let's see, I guess. Do you guys like this? Does this look good? Are we vibing? It's pretty, right? Yeah, I think so too. This here. It's actually a really nice pull tool. This is probably the nicest pull tool I've ever seen. Usually they're plastic. This is made of metal. Maybe a side note that might not mean anything to you guys, but it is giving Saved by the Bell. Holy shit. Ah, man. Okay. I honestly think we might have to use a Pokemon artisan here. Like maybe this guy? I have nothing good for artisans that match this. I'm going to just use a Pokemon artisan for this. Maybe we'll do like... I love these ones. These are so cute. These are like the sleepy Pokemon. This is Umbreon. Maybe we do this one here. So freaking adorable. Or we can do this one. But I feel like this is too green for the corner. I think this is what, Chikorita or something? Is that what she's called? I don't remember what this one here is called. This is the one starting Pokemon I never played with. Shake my head. I never once leveled up a Chikorita. Sorry, not sorry. Can you show us the keywords you're never giving away? Another day. They're honestly too cluttered to get right now. It would take me too long to get there. I think this would make more sense on the keyboard though, no? I don't have any OG Clack Factory Artisans, no. Never have. I like this. Chikorita looks better. It does stand out more. Okay, which one did you guys like more? That would be kind of depressing to have a zillion keywords in a storage unit for no one to use. And you know what, Atomic? Like, I'm with you. This is exactly what you just said too. Like, I'd rather give them away or sell them. I don't feel good about keeping stuff in storage. So I'd rather just give them away. Umbreon? Alright, it looks like more people are saying Umbreon. We'll go with Umbreon this time. It does match the top row, right? That's pretty cool. Alright, well, this is the Tofu redo. With Hull Effect and some Wuche switches. Now, this is using pretty much all the foam that came included with the Wooting, as well as the bottom foam and plastic sheet. It is using the carbon fiber plates. And what else? I think that's, and it's using the OG mount, which is realistically probably the only mount we can use with this, unless we want to like do like tray mount, which I don't really want to do. Oh, and the tape mod. I'm gonna see how the tape mod sounds, and if I really don't like it, I'm gonna remove it. This doesn't sound foamy at all. You know what? That's not bad. I'm actually like not hating this at all. Oh. The mods are nice. The left shift feels a little bit meh, but the mounting is... It's like a medium firm, standard O-ring kind of feel. I know on the website they said OG mount was supposed to be softer. I don't think this is super duper soft. It does a really good job of absorbing vibration though. Like, I'm not feeling any of that. Full shift on a 60, I have no choice. I don't think there's a lot of hollowness, although I do want to mod this spacebar stab really quickly, so just give me one moment, guys. Nah, OG mount is... I mean, you know what? I don't even know, again, I don't know why they're calling it OG mount. I would suggest... I don't even know how to properly describe this. I would say go look at the webpage. I hate to be that guy, but unfortunately, might be better. Oh yeah, dude, that did the trick. You know what, guys? I'm like proper impressed with this right now. This is not that bad. I was actually expecting more of like a super duper plasticky noise the entire way through. It still definitely is HE though. Yeah, it still has some of that plasticky noise. Some of the smidge of a chatter here and there, but... pleasantly surprised. Windbreaker does look good on this, though. All right. Okay, before we move on to the MX build, just a quick sum up of things I like and don't like. I like the ability that there's so many different mounts for this. That's awesome. Really good change from the last redo. You're not just stuck with tray mount. The support on this is pretty crazy. So even having this like little adjustable USB-C connector is fantastic. The O-ring mount here feels really good. They did a really good job on this. Very, very good job. Japonis, what's up, dude? My only gripe with this entire board... my only gripe... I really, 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 really want them to figure out what's going on with that daughter board situation. Again, I'm speaking just out of pure ignorance here, but also out of just someone who builds a lot of keyboards. I kind of don't understand why we wouldn't want like unified daughter board support on this. Like, I just don't get it. It kind of makes no sense to me. If the idea is this only works with a specific daughter board, I think they need to sell it. If that is the one that's with the Venom, if that's labeled as the one with the Venom on the website page, they need to make that more clear. Because right now, the only one is daughter board and JST cable for Venom and daughter board JST cable for Rocca. I'm guessing you'd have to buy one of those. There's clearly a price difference, though, so I don't even know if these would work with all PCBs, which is also something to consider. I'm assuming the Venom one would be fine to pick up. But, again, I have no way of confirming this for you guys. But it also begs the question of what if you had a random PCB? Because this is also the case. Like, Heine PCBs need their own daughter boards. What if you had a Heine PCB? And I know I'm kind of like, I'm talking of the what ifs here, like the very specific situations. What if you had a PCB that had like a different pinout, I guess, or whatever for the daughter board, but still had the same footprint? So I don't know. I think it would be nice if it just followed the same screw footprint as the unified C3 ones. But yeah, maybe just a wish list. I think it still is valid criticism, though, because I feel like it isn't hard to implement. But yeah, that's really all I have for this board. We're going to build the MX one now, though, guys, so stay tuned. This Angel guy. Long-time viewer, first-time chatter. How much are feet pics? Like 3 crumbs of bread. If you can provide me with those. I'm not going to tell you which bread, though. You're going to have to play a guessing game. So nice. Does that count? I'll send you some later, Angel. That's crazy. That's better than bread. 500 CAD's like $2. Okay, that's... You're getting a little mean with that one there. Two Ghosts, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate it, man. Asking the real questions. Are your feet pics worth so little? Oh, you boys have not seen how fucked up my feet are. Every toe I have stubbed 1,000 times, and all the nails are basically cracked in half, all right? Nobody wants those. Prove it. No. No way. All right. Now it's time for the next
I'll wait
build.
for my feet pics too.
Excuse me? They throw up gang signs? It may be. Okay, where was the little thing underneath here? Was it this one? All right, let's do this now. Okay. Gonna take this apart real quick, like. God, this is a little tough to take out. Don't call you Mr. Toes for no reason. Just an adopted nickname, to be honest. Suppy, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate you, man. You need a Vine boom button on your stream deck? Do I really? Will there be an extension on the GB for schema? Oh man, why is everyone asking? Oh, I think I know why everyone's asking. I'll talk to Bull. I can't make promises right now. Bull and I have not had a discussion. Alright, now again, I'm only doing this for the sake of example. I don't have the proper PCB for this. You can use GH60 compatible PCBs. Unfortunately, I'm all out of those. They're in other builds, and I think in my mind, I was just hoping the daughter boards would fit. So leading up to today, I just kind of made the assumption that my daughter board would fit this screw hole over here, but they don't. With that being said, I'm just going to use this Tofu60 PCB. It should work fine. Again, I had no clue that that wouldn't fit, so I didn't prep any of my standard PCBs. But you can use one with a fixed USB-C header, essentially. All right, now we're going to do a small little MX build. We're going to take our time, just chill a little bit. Little Cherry MX blacks today. And then I was also going to use 4-wrap stabs. But where the fuck did I put those? Oh, here, there. First time using 4-wraps. And we can do the brass weight with the MX. No, I didn't have time to prep them. I was going to do Nixies, actually, but then I had a heat stroke yesterday, so I did not do Nixies. Unfortunately, I got a little sick. Alright, so there's nothing really I need to truly prep for this. But I do want this to not dirty my desk pad. I take back my remorse. No. Honestly, I'm kind of pissed that I got one, you know? Why do I even have this still? I'll throw that away. I'm still not 100% right now, Oz. Like, I think the one thing that it made me feel is really low energy right now, the second day, and I still have a lot of nausea. But the amount of, like, I was really disoriented yesterday night. Like, really disoriented. Ooh. Okay. I've heard people say they don't need lube. Do you guys want to issue a challenge with this? What if we do no lube, and then we build it and we see how it sounds, and if it needs lube, we'll inject it in and kind of do it after the fact. You can always do it after the fact. But let's really put it through the paces. Let's see. Ooh, why am I here? What the fuck? Let's see. Well, I guess I'll put this away for now. I don't want any lube anywhere. Let's see. No lube on the stabs or switch on the stabs. Kinky. I accept the challenge. Beautiful, beautiful. Guess I'm forced to do split backspace today, since this is a split backspace PCB. I don't know why I bought this PCB. Alrighty. This PCB has been sitting in my closet for so long because I've never used, like, this is brand new. I opened it for this stream. Could you show a close-up of the stab holes? Like, on this PCB? Just the right amount of freaky today? Beautiful community. I hope everyone's been enjoying the community, man. Like, you know, I was talking to this with Glarshes yesterday, too. Like, I love keyboards. I do. I really, 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 really do. But keyboards are not fun by themselves. You gotta have the people, man. Everyone here has been great people. It's such a chill community to be in. You know, I've seen people over the years like lose interest in keyboards but just hang around the community. So, yeah, me and Glorious just hung out yesterday for a little bit. He was in Toronto. He has to chill, so we went to go chill. A keyboard will never clack on its own. D-Glorses? Community is great. So many helpful people in Discord. Yeah. I like the... Truthfully, it's why I stay around, too. Like, life gets a little bit boring without interesting stab design. So, I've never seen these before. Looks like there is a circular almost hole. Interesting. Cool. So which way does this go? I guess this way? Does it matter? I think it does matter, but I can't tell which way it goes. You can use it both ways? Oh, that is very, very nice, actually. All right. So then this would just slip into this. Oh, there is left and right for this, though. Oh, no, there's not. Okay, so that just goes like that. I don't know, guys. I'm pressing X to out right now. Hold on. I'm pressing X to doubt. I'm telling you guys we're probably going to need lube, but there's been such debate on these stabs, dude. That's how stabs normally sound like? Oh, your stabs? Really? I mean, maybe they'll change once we plug everything in. We'll see. Oh, gosh. Right. But I do like that this kind of doesn't need like a proper build. It's kind of neat, actually. I'm on a Discord with people who have like 98% different tastes than me and don't really, I just don't really like what they do. But they're so kind and supportive, I just keep chatting with them. Dude, I think finding a place just to hang is... This is going to be split backspace, yes. Finding a place to hang and call it like a little bit like a home away from home is so important. I'm very critical on the don't need lubing thing. In what sense? Tell me about it, Oz. Hence why I said apparently. Hey, I've seen even before, like, I've been told to use 4-up stabs for like weeks now. And everyone keeps telling me, but they don't need lube. They don't need lube. We'll see. We'll put it to the test right now. You bought a whole bunch but haven't used them yet? Dude, I've had these for weeks too, Josh. And this is the first time I pulled them out. Okay. So, let's, guess just clip them in, right? There's no way these don't rattle. We'll see. I feel like these have been hyped a lot. So, I don't know, I'm just very curious on how this is going to sound. Ow! I don't know. I guess I have to steal the plate off of this, huh? So we'll probably just quickly disassemble this and take the plate off of it. Oh wait, no, we can't use this plate. So, give me a moment while I go find a plate. One moment, guys. 1 second. Pretty sure I have some Universal 60 plates. Literally the first plate that I have. So this should work. Perfect. We have an aluminum plate. If you lube normal stabs, but not enough, they'll rattle, and these don't need any lube. Yeah, are these advertised that they don't need lube? I actually have not seen the actual like listing for the 4-wrap stabs. I'd be curious now. Why are we ticketing? Is there a giveaway that I'm not aware of? What's going on here? V-Rush beta all of you guys. I'm giving away kisses. Oh. Okay, let's put some switches in. Sorry guys, my throat has been so weird since yesterday. Guys, there's no giveaway right now. There's no giveaway. Wow, they sound good. Are you joking my ass right now? Are you joking me? Reminds me of the time you passive aggressively did an unattached spacebar test. Yeah, there's been some funny moments on this stream, huh? There's been some really good moments. I guess you can skip the lube if you don't care about the sound. Yeah, maybe. Put feet pics and rewards when? Huh? Yeah, so the VIP, a long time ago, I decided that we would have like a sub chat in my Discord as well as some like sub stuff that happens every now and then. But I didn't want people to only feel like they had to pay to get into that, because I know everyone's financial situation is not the same. So the VIP was, if you watched a few streams, that was kind of like you subbing basically, and you can just talk to Chozo or one of the mods and they'll reference your username and let you have VIP in the Discord. But that's really it. But just my way of saying thanks. But Adam isn't here anymore. Adam has been real quiet since Anik got mod. But you know what though, guys? I'm gonna say I kind of want Adam mod back. NK question, I see that Mudbeam sale is low, 23. Would it still be made? I'm like 99% sure it will be. I'm surprised the Mudbeam DCS set isn't doing super well. That set's fucking sick. Mudbeam DCS? But then again, I have been seeing a lot of stuff do kind of meh right now. Unfortunately, I think a byproduct of the economy as well right now. There's a lot of keycaps going on sale too. Time for mod refresh. How's my evening going? Lucky, it's going okay. A little tired, a little sleepy, but we're getting by. We're getting by. Meanwhile, Masterpiece just broke 1K. Didn't Masterpiece hit 2,000? Didn't it almost hit 2,000 rather? Wasn't it like at 1,700 sets on the last day? That's crazy to me, bro. I don't know. I'm a bit bummed about Mudbeam, to be honest with you guys. I think Novelkeys is still going to make it, but I am a bit bummed that it's not doing as well as I was hoping it would. I have no affiliation to the set. I'm just a bit bummed. I love Mudbeam personally. When I finally got GMK Mudbeam, I was real happy. The dislike the pricing on Masterpiece? Really? I feel like a lot of people actually felt the exact opposite. Yeah, because the base kit they used for that, I don't know if it was like a mix of... MOQ just for one base kit? I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. Mostly I'm seeing 4-apps say do not need, but Divinity says optional. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna go look up a page afterwards and find out. I don't care for the some of the icons, like page up and page down, for Mudbeam, or for Masterpiece. Which set are we talking about? What the fuck? The switch is broken. Oh, Masterpiece. Okay, okay. Black plate looks nice with these switches. It's like stealthy, right? That's what I'm telling you, dude. I want to really get back to like really fine-tuning the overall theming of a build. Like if I know I'm getting a blue build, I want like a black plate with blue switches and blue stabs. I really want to like make it my own type thing. Just go chance to join the stream, or just got a chance to join the stream. How do you like the new redo so far? You know what? Can't complain. There's only one gripe I have, which is an odd one. Maybe a non-issue for some people, but I'm a little bummed about it. It's just the lack of support for universal daughter boards, like the standard C3 ones. But other than that, like, I am pretty happy with everything so far. Like, the HE build sounded really good. I think people really like blue keycaps. Okay. Let's do the O-ring with this. Ooh. Goodbye, windbreaker. Ugh. Let's do the O-ring. Let's do this exact same mount. Let's also put the brass weight inside. Yeah, let's do it like this. Am I the only one who can eat an entire horse when going to the gym after not having gone for a long time? No, I'm with you on that, brother. I get you. Will you build the Blue Manta with Masterpiece? Oh, I don't actually own Masterpiece. I can do Striker instead. Wait, what makes you guys think I'm going to build the Blue Manta? I'm just going to vendor it. What makes you guys think that, huh? I'm not your brother, buddy? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, buddy. What about Jen's Pink Manta? I don't know. Are there going to be Pink Mantas? Who knows? I am not even sure. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe there will be a Pink Manta. Maybe just for Jen. Are HMX cheese worth lubing? I mean, the honest truth is if you really want to fine-tune your build, yeah, do it. Go for it. Nothing wrong with making sure everything you paid for is, like, properly done. I'm an advocate for that, dude. That's done, and then the last thing we gotta do is install the brass weights. I've been hearing there's a bounty on a thief who's been eating people's horses. I know who it is. Okay, someone said they're out of the loop with the Blue Manta. Essentially, what that is Bull and I had a bunch of B-stock units. Where's the... There's... We had a bunch of B-stock units, and we didn't know what to do with them, because we had to get them coated with something. And I'll be real with you guys. The only coating we did was for black, and it did not do well in the group buy. So we thought it'd be fun to do some other colors. So Bull convinced me somehow, I don't know, I think he threatened me to do a Blue Manta, and then there's only going to be a few, and there's going to be... Crummy, thank you so much for 25 gifted! And then Bull also convinced me to do a white manta. Well, actually, I convinced him. That was my convincing. Holy smokes! Alright, we'll do another giveaway right now. While we screw everything in here. Ooh, the brass weight inside here looks fantastic. Alright. 1 second. So this is going to be for a Stellar 65 and a pack of switches. And again, all you guys have to do is pay for shipping if you guys win. So where is my page for this? Stellar 65. Bum. Go for it and enter, guys. Is the manta like a Prussian blue? Bull put it in his Discord. So I think the best suggestion I have for you is just check his Discord.
I love having you around, brings me peace in my chaotic life.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Prof. I hope everything's going good for you. That is actually a very sweet comment. I appreciate that. By the way, on Thursday, I might bring back the co-working streams. Oh, it's just 2 screws. Okay. I kind of just want to do like non-keyboard stuff and work with you guys. So I was considering doing it on Tuesday or Thursday. Yeah. Twinkie, thank you so much. I appreciate the Prime. Okay, remember guys, if the stabs sound like shit, it's not my fault. We're testing something right now. We're doing an experiment. Alright, this time here though, I think we're going to use Botanical. I'm going to do a co-working stream on Thursday. So I don't know what time it'll be. I'll just like ping you guys during the day. But yeah, I'll just do a co-working stream where we do like 30 minutes on, 30 minutes, like 10 minutes off type thing. So has it been said how many blue and white mantas? Okay, I don't know where that sheet is that me and Bull have, but I think it was like 15 and 15. It's not much. It's whatever B stock units we had. Maybe even less than that. Maybe it was 10 and 10. Experimenting with how much view count will drop due to rattling stabs. Yeah, let's see. Let me get Botanical. Ooh, this is going to be nice for Botanical, guys. I think we can use the Chikorita keycap too on this. Ooh, this does look really good. Yeah, that looks nice. These are the TTCs, right? Wait, what? Oh, these are Cherry MX2As. Sorry, I got confused. I thought I messed up. No, these are Cherry MX2As. I kind of had to use these in a whim. I'm not going to lie, this was not meant for this build. I actually lubed 90 of these. This is for something else. But because I got a little bit of heat stroke yesterday, I unfortunately could not prepare the switches I want to, or want it to. So I was going to do Nixies for this, but I had to pull these out of another build. Ooh, I love the theming around this right now. This is great. It's a pine-themed keyboard. Botanical keycaps. Yeah, it's really hot. I did not realize, like, it snuck up on me. And then when I got home yesterday, because I was out for like literally most of the day. I think I got home around like 9 o'clock. I just passed out. You know, yesterday wasn't even that humid. I think it was my own stupidity. The chills, yeah, I got the chills from that yesterday too, from the heat stroke. Oh, you definitely need lube. Definitely need lube, guys. With grass type, Pokemon novelty, yeah, right? Yeah, Botanical looks great on this. Super pumped up. You know, admittedly, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it definitely needs a bit of lubricant. I think the doesn't need lube is... I mean, I can tell they're rattling. Okay, you know what? It's not as bad, but... Actually, no. It's pretty bad on the spacebar. Thoughts? Actually, no, it is pretty bad. Never mind. I take back everything I just said. It's not as bad as I thought, is what I should say. Too much rattle? Yeah. I've heard the spacebar is tricky to tune. This one is tricky to tune? Oh, man, this might be my first and last set of these stabs. Although I have one more pack. Oh, gosh. Hiccups. Control. Alt. They actually have some oils on it from the factory. You should have used degreaser before assembling them and then be good. They have oils on them? From the... Oh, wait. Are you being serious right now, Josh? I'm so torn on selecting a 60%. I swear I cannot find the perfect layout with ISO included. Ooh, that is a little bit tough, huh? No? Okay, okay. What are your go-to stabs that you recommend now? Cherry, or not cherry. Yeah, cherry clip-in stabs. Cheapest ones you can get on the market. They aren't super duper like straightforward because you have to clip them. But if you're interested in just making a good stab that doesn't cost like an arm and a leg, then just get cherry. If you want to put in a little bit of elbow grease, like 5 minutes worth of work into your stab, just get cherry. Alternatively, if you really don't want to get cherry, because you were like, I just want something a bit more simple to mod, I would suggest just going for one of the two, being Type Plus or Night. Night stabs are ultimately the easiest, I think, to assemble and mod, while I think Type Plus are the thing that needs the least amount of lubricant. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate you joining the YouTube membership there, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Just add stabs to the giveaway board? No. Okay, I need some more stuff here. I need super, one more super, and a control. Hey, Botanical's looking hella sick on this right now. Oh, you know, let's put this here. This is looking fantastic. And then we'll use the Chikorita Artisan. Lovely, lovely. I'm gonna just do a typing test with me not modding the what are they called again? 4-wrap stabs. So this is non-modded 4-wrap stabs.
Get yourself a 205G0 lube pen from Omnitype. It makes modding stabs much more
it does help a little bit too, for sure. I don't know why. The spacebar is really like throwing me off here. I think this sounds a little bit flat with this particular mounting style. But let's just see if the stab's throwing me off here. Yeah, I feel like it has potential in MX. I almost feel like maybe I do like this as a HE build first. But, you know what? I'm not going to write it off. Just give me a moment and we'll give you a little test, you know? We're not going to write it off quite yet. We're going to just mod these. Okay, so that's one thing I wanted to do. Well, the spacebar might sound metallic because we need to mod these stabs up. And then the other thing is we're going to grab our brush. If you ever need to lube your stabs and you like just forget somehow, this is the there's a little bit of lube in here. Ultimate way to do it. Use a syringe to get inside the wire there, and then lift it with this. A little hard to see, I apologize. Put a little bit of lube on your brush and just go around the edges here, kind of like you normally would. Don't be afraid to like go like a medium thickness here. But in a pinch, if you ever just need to rush and do stabs for whatever reason, don't really recommend doing it in a pinch. Take your time, obviously. But it is totally possible to get the same quality of stab from here. I did this stab stock to prove a point, maybe? The wire needs thicker lube, I think. I used GS3 for the wire, Oz, so we're good. I can't guarantee it'll be a perfect coat with what I did now, but we should be fine. GS3 is pretty thick. All right. For my toes, excuse. Okay, still a little bit of a tick. This one's better. Okay, the spacebar does need some tweaking. Let's tackle it from this side. Not perfect, but did what I could here. Let the lube settle over a day, and then I'll tackle it with some more lube. So 2 reviews on this. The Tofu and MX. You know what? Pretty good. It's a little bit flatter than I'd like. Maybe different mounts, although I can't really do much with this particular PCB. But maybe just going with like the true O-ring mount instead of the OG mount would be better. But an MX sounds pretty good. We can try the other weight as well. I would say the HE build was really impressive. Overall, I think the Tofu Redo is a really good price point for what it is. Again, I feel like this is a keyboard at its core. Do you think the stiffer 70A Sierra might help? Maybe the stiffer one would help. But I feel like this at its core is a modding keyboard, which honestly, I got that vibe as we were using this. It is meant to use your other parts, and it's a home for other PCBs and other things you may have. What I'd love KBD fans to do, and I think Pancake said they might do, is there might be offering a bundle, which I feel like would make sense for them to offer a bundle. So I'd like to see that in the future. Again, I have my gripes with that one little PCB area, but I guess that's neither here nor there because I don't know if that's intended to be like that. So the other thing I'm going to do as a review here, 4-wrap stabs. Let's talk about 4-wrap stabs for 1 second. Let's type in 4-wrap stabs. So let's go to like one of the websites here and see what 4 wrap stabs have to say. Stabilizers that do not need lube. We've tried it, and yes, you do not need lube. They work without lube, they don't they? I mean, they do work with it, yeah. They do technically, yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. So what's the point of them having... Hold on, I guess I'm a little confused too. Why are they including screws in this if this is supposed to be like a clip and stab? Is it supposed to be like a hybrid thing? Do you also screw this in? It's either or? Okay. That's actually pretty smart, but is it just a plastic threading then? Oh, we'll draw the giveaway right now. We'll draw the giveaway right now, guys. Closing the giveaway now, and winner is... Xpike. Are you... Xpika, rather. Are you there, Xpika? Are you there? I'm here. Congrats, Xpika. Can you send me a DM on Twitch? And I will let you know the instructions. Next up will be the Night Runner edition of the Stellar plus a pack of switches. And then we have some other crazy giveaway stuff. Should be fun. Alright, I guess I'm pretty impressed with everything so far. I sent them a message but haven't heard back anything about the daughter board, but I did look into the Venom one. It's the same as the one they offer for the other Tofu 3.0, so it works with most GST connectors. Rocca has a wide GST connector, so that's why it's more money. Okay, so it looks like maybe you would have to buy a specialty daughter board for this, which, again, I guess, like, this is an odd take, perhaps, but, like, I feel like a keyboard that's supposed to support a wide variety of PCBs, but then says, hey, you also need to use this particular daughter board. I feel like it's a bit of a bummer. I know it's only $3, but it is a little confusing. Again, like if you buy this not knowing that you can't use your universal daughter board, thinking you can, because you see the screw holes in the picture, I can see confusion happening there. I hope that makes sense. You know? Do Norbauer stabs actually don't need lube? I have no... I use them, but I was at a meetup. Like, I didn't really, like, closely listen to it. Is it easy to ship a keyboard from the US? Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. If you guys ever need to ship something to me, I'll give you guys my P.O. box. You can price it out. I can also help you guys print a label. There's been a few customers who, I don't know why USPS does this, but like USPS will quote them like hundreds of dollars for no reason. So if you guys need me to also get the label to you, because this is technically a return repair thing, I can also help in that sense as well. Just let me know. But yeah, it's usually not that bad. I would say like the most expensive I've seen on like a regular day is like 40 to 50 USD. However, again, that's also why I keep my prices low. It's because I know sometimes like pricing can be expensive. UK, I don't know, like that's a bit of like an oddball one. I've paid $80 to ship to UK, like Canadian, so I think also 50 US dollars. Again, that's usually the high side of shipping for international for me. There's only been a handful of times where I've seen international shipping go crazy, and it's like really remote areas. I was debating whether to hand carry to Vancouver, BC, and then ship to you. If you happen to be in Vancouver and want to coordinate that, probably would save you some money. But like I said, if you need my P.O. box, send me an email or just send me a DM and I can give you that, and then we can see pricing. But again, I've also been very thoughtful over the years of this because like pricing of shipping hasn't changed super dramatically from the US to Canada. But this is why my build costs are at like $50 for most builds. People over the years have said I should charge more, but I've always been a little bit like, well, I know there's shipping costs to this too. And I'm fine with a $50 fee as long as like shipping goes well. So, but what do you guys think of the 4-rep stabs? Did everyone like it? That price is criminally low. It's okay. I don't mind. Side eye. I'm gonna do something I normally don't do because I kind of like don't feel like I need to lube these and like do another set of these. I have one more pair. Actually, I think I have one more pair of 4-rep stabs. I'm gonna install off stream on another board that I'm working on, and I think I'm actually doing an off stream client build with 4-reps. I'll add them to my big tier list for stabs. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think these are going to rank very highly. How much are 4-rep stabs? What's the cost of them? Let me see. Let's see. Oh, I closed my thing here. Yeah, like for $14, I don't necessarily think this is a good pickup. Like, what are Knight V2s right now? Or Knight V4s? $26. Oh, that's CAD. $15 US for V4s. Or depending on the website, so $16. Yeah, let me see. Stabilizer, linking list. Here it is. I haven't updated this since December, so this is going to be a great little update. I would probably say these are going to come in... like right below mode stabs, or maybe right above mode stabs, maybe below mode stabs. So I don't think they're anything special, unfortunately. I don't know. I'm not wowed by this. It's just another stabilizer in my book. There are some things I like about it, but also like to advertise it as not needing lubricant is kind of crazy. No, they're not going to be higher than Neo stabs. They'll be higher than TXAPs. They'll be higher than Duroc. They'll be higher than Equal stabs. But yeah, I would say like if I had to pick between spending a few bucks less to pick up mode stabs versus these, I'd just buy the mode stabs. The honest truth of the matter. So, do you like TX stabs? No, not really. Don't really care for them. What is your build for your Manta right now? TTC XPTs on an aluminum plate. What about stabies? Stabies are pretty... I mean, you guys have seen my tier list, right? If you guys haven't... Here is the tier list. I'm going to update this weekend, so this URL... I don't know why I made the URL have a date inside of it. I might change the URL date. But, yeah, I'm probably going to swap out... Or maybe I'll just make a new page. I'll just make a duplicate page. Probably going to swap out a few things here. Catch you tomorrow. Bye, Pancake. But yeah, the worst stabs I've ever seen are QMX. I think those are legitimately some of the worst stabs on the market to like this day. And then stabies are second worst. Second worst stabilizer. Unfortunately, their glorious V2s are a little bit better than stabies. The new glorious ones, unfortunately, ranked, I think, like a point higher than stabies or something. But the new glorious stabs are basically OEM stabs. They're not their own. QMX are the worst. Wuche V3s or whatever. They're kind of expensive for what they are. C3s are great. They're just hard to find, and I think that's why C3 lost a whole bunch of points for me. But yeah, anyways, that's kind of like where this is all at. I don't think this needs any more updates. What about owl stabs? Do they still make those? I don't think they do they? What about the Type Plus X YAKB screw-ins? Those are number 3 on the list. In fact, they're tied with the Night Stabs. Damn, I'm still using TXAPs. I mean, there's nothing wrong with TXAPs. If they work, they work. But they have a lot of issues when they don't work. So. Hi, PLE. How you doing? 5
Hello,
months
Mr.
of being
Alex.
here.
I think I came a bit late.
You are all good. Don't apologize. Unfortunately, schema shipping to Oz is expensive. I figured as much. Yeah, I mean, shipping is never going to be perfect, unfortunately, so... Designer Studio stabs? Have I used... I feel like I may have used those. Forgettable, to say the least, because... to be real with you guys, I'm really nitpicking with stabs here. Like, severely nitpicking with stabs. I think most stabs don't wow me because they're all very, like, same. I think some stabs, when they disappoint you, though, they disappoint you. So, like, Stabies and TX APs have disappointed me over the years in certain aspects. Night V4s are, if you don't care for cherry clip-ins and the value you get from cherries, they're the best stabs in my humble opinion. Is there any stab, if you did have, you would never use? Original Glorious stabs. Legitimately, the most trash stabilizer I've ever used on the face of the planet. So fucking bad. I don't know what the hell they were thinking when they made those things. Let me put it this way here. Not only was the stabilizer bad, and you could not tune it, like I could not tune it with anything I had to make it sound good, but they shipped it with metal washers because they wanted it to be premium. So let that sink in for a second. Yeah, OG Glorious stabs shipped with metal washers. I mean, you don't really need to, what does that sink need? He needs his stabs back. I don't think you need a wire balance really anything. Maybe like cherry clip-ins. Like maybe. But I think wire balancing is something you check, but something you don't have to sit there and like fine tune to the point where you're like tired and bleeding because you're balancing a stab all afternoon. Yeah, just get the night stabs. I'm not saying these 4-up stabs are bad. I just like, at that point there, spend the extra $2, get the night stabs. I don't see the hype with the 4-up stabs. They're not bad though. I'm sure if I tune these properly, they'd be fantastic, but... When premium becomes silly and idiotic, yeah. Alright though, guys. That's pretty much the stream. At least you don't have to lube them from the Be Tartly. Yeah. If stabs feel heavy / slow, does that mean there's too much lube? Usually, yes. Or, I mean, also, it could be your keycap. It could be bent. Alright though, guys. This was a very fun stream. I hope you guys enjoyed everything here. Love all of you guys. I'll be streaming again tomorrow at 12 p.m. A little bit earlier, but we'll be continuing the subathon. We'll also be continuing another one of the the Agar Micro, right? The Agar Micro build, which I'm really excited for. 2,000 kisses. Alright, I'll count down with the kisses. Learned a lot. I'm glad you did. But let's see who is online to raid. Well, yeah, I hope I don't have to deal with that. I am actually definitely feeling lightheaded, Isapi, like not even joking. I have been for like the last 30 minutes. So my night tonight is I'm gonna go lay down. I've had no appetite all day too, which doesn't help either, so. Let's go raid Patty. Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in and love you guys. Bye everybody. We'll talk soon. Wonton soup. Honestly, I'm not even hungry. Like, I don't know. This is bad. See you guys though. Love you and take care.